Okay guys, let's dig into the Divine Masculine's energy here a little bit. I'm picking up on chaos energy. Okay, so something is chaotic. I see a lot of towers falling. There's a lot of smoke and debris and dust. So things could be falling around them very quickly. And I'm also getting that they cannot trust anybody around them. Therefore, it creates this yearning for the Divine Feminines. Now, the reason there's this yearning for you is because your energy is strength right now. That is what I am seeing. You are an anchor. That's how you're feeling for the Divine Masculines. And this is nothing new for you, Divine Feminines. I feel like many of you naturally have, or you carry a gift of discernment. And so people often seek shelter in your strength, in your groundedness, in your ability to articulate things clearly and also just remain grounded in the chaos. Okay, debris could be falling, things could be tumbling, and you are just holding this meditative state. That's how your Divine Masculines see you. That's how they see your that's how they see your strength for the first time, is that they really just want to run and take cover. I'm also seeing that these towers have to do with their third eye opening. They're seeing other people around them more deeply. Okay, so if people are taking jabs at them, or if people are conniving and their energy just isn't good and there was a mask on before, now that your masculines are more awakened, they don't want to be around people who are maybe close to them. They're starting to see maybe coworkers for who they are. Their work environments are just, maybe filled with this parasitic energy. And that's what I'm getting, parasitic. It's like everywhere they go, they feel like the energy is being sucked out of them. They can't see people in the same way anymore. And guess who the only one is that's aligned to this vibration? The Divine Feminines, okay? So they are either craving to have a conversation with you, talk about some of the things that have been going on with them. They don't know why there is this big desire to just be with you. But I do feel like it is because they need like-minded conversation or just a dose of their soul family right now. And that is who you ideally serve as right now, through this awakening period for them, is the fact that towers are falling around them, but slowly they will start attracting back the right people towards them. But they have to polish up their vibration first, because now they're seeing, I got to change me. I have to heal me, because whatever state of mind I am in, the type of company I keep, the type of habits I keep, I'm actually attracting certain things into my environment that's feeding that. So that's why, we talked about like many of them wanting to give up bad habits or be sober or think about the things they're consuming, like food, or just all of these things about keeping their vibration light. They need to do that right now, because maybe it'll attract you back if they really do just stay away from everything that's toxic, because that's what your vibration is serving as, Divine Feminines. They see it as pure, clean, also a source of strength, because like you have to be, like even with Green Tara's energy, you have to definitely live your life in a particular way in order for you to have the amount of stability and peace that you do in your life. That's what your Divine Masculines are observing about you. Before, they might have seen your lifestyle as either boring, or you keep to yourself. You like to garden and drink tea and what? Like they didn't get it. And now their nervous system is so out of whack with everything that they're picking up on and absorbing from the energies around them that they get it. Okay? Let me tell you, who aching for a little tea time? Yeah, that's what I am seeing here. Crumpets and everything. Okay? Somebody get me a blueberry scone right now, because that is what they're craving. Your lifestyle. Okay? That dull, boring lifestyle that seemed to be filled with you grazing the fields and picking wildflowers and making a big deal out of it. Oh yeah, guess who's craving a field of wildflowers right now? Yeah, because their nervous systems are shot. Yeah. And it's coming from the people around them the most, right? Realizing to, like, regret is a hell of a thing, right? These thoughts that they're holding right now, they're driving them mad, insane. And that's why many of you live the life that you do, because now that all of the influx of this energy is coming through Divine Feminines, it's easy to drive a person insane, right? If you don't know, you got to get out in nature. You got to start taking care of your body. You got to start healing from the inside out. You got to cool your nervous system down by meditating so that you don't hold thoughts in your mind constantly. Your body needs room to just breathe and relax. This is why they're craving a conversation with you, because these are the types of things that you would probably tell them, right? And a lot of you are going to be getting communication, okay? If your masculines are in this energy, you're going to be getting communication. And you're going to be in the frame of mind where you're going to be open to that communication, because it's going to be part of the assignment, okay? Just your voice alone is like some kind of elixir for this man. That's why you guys are going to be getting physical phone calls, because they need a dose of whatever strength you have that's getting you through this awakening, because it's hitting them regardless. You know, many of you were like, okay, you're going to call me a psycho for calling you a twin flame. You're going to call me a psycho for calling you my twin flame. Well, guess who is craving their twin flame right now? I'll tell you that. Okay, we do have the Mars energy guiding children. You're good at helping, at counseling and healing children. So his inner child stuff could be coming up as well. And I'm also getting this energy of like just craving you, like how a child needs their mother. And I don't mean that in a creepy way or anything here with your divine masculines, but it's just the energy I feel coming out of you. Like you're strong. And I said that at the beginning of the reading. Children do come up to you, divine feminines, and talk to you because they feel safe around you. It's kind of like the similar energy that your divine masculines are getting. They don't feel safe with the people around them right now. They can't trust them. And that's it, like translating to like, I don't feel safe. And the only place I do feel safe, or when I think about it, is my divine feminine. I remember her pure energy. Some of them feel so bad that they might have looked at you as though you were boring or nerdy, or they might have even joked about you being like a librarian, or guess who wished they could sit down in your little presence here and have you read a little story for them. You sit down like a child here and listen to your stories, divine feminine. Okay, guess who's wishing you were the librarian for them right now, so they could get a little sleep, they could get a little rest. Telling you guys, their nervous systems are shot because of this chaos, and a lot of it has to do with the influx of seeing things a little bit more clearly around you. You know what a trip it is to realize that you've been caught up in toxic cycles with like your family, and it's been sitting right under your nose that they're the ones who have been holding you back from like either your happiness, or you starting to realize like, you know, inner child healing, such as, oh shit, I gotta reparent myself because, you know, I might be like 30, 40 something years old and I'm still very much caught up in my parents' lives. And, you know, I'm there as like, you know, maybe some of you have masculines out there who are starting to realize certain things about inner child healing, like parentification, or inner child, like learning how to reparent yourself, realizing that maybe you took on the role of either trying to be there a lot for like family and, you know, like just never having a sense of independence. You guys know exactly what it is I'm talking about. Like some of your masculines might be well into like their 40s, 50s, and it's like they still have to do what their mother says, or, you know, they may be very just kind of very closely knit or tied to those types of family units without realizing that, wait a second, I don't actually have to be. Like I can live my own life. They're actually discovering things like this out of spiritual awakening, okay? Google some of that stuff, parentification and learning to reparent yourself, because many of them are starting to see that they don't need to be as tightly knit within family drama as they have been, okay? A lot of them have been, I feel like, using up a lot of resources, time, energy to constantly just take on the load of everybody else around them. I see lots of awakening to this, because Green Tara is like a sensitivity you start feeling, right? Like your energy becomes so sensitive that it's like your environment, the people you spend time with, the police, everything starts falling down. The universe is like, if you don't start cleaning up shop around you, your energy is just going to leak out, right? It's like a bucket with cracks. You keep filling up the bucket, but where all the water going by? You're like, oh shit, there's a crack in the bucket. Yeah, you better find out where that crack is and seal that up tight. This might be some of the energy that you are about to give to them, Divine Feminine. This energy is so crazy, guys. I told you that. You guys have this energy of children easily coming towards you. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. That's how I'm saying the universe is going to be like, you have to offer assistance. He is weak right now. He needs a power up. You know, in like Street Fighter, when you like fight in pairs, or like tag team wrestling. Yeah, somebody needs a break. You got to go in there and fight, Divine Feminines. Okay, you have this energy of strength. And I feel like for you, the fight is just like, oh my goodness. Let me pick up the sword. Somebody put a blindfold on me. Divine Feminines, you can fight the fight with a blindfold on. Okay, you could fight the fight sitting down with a book in your hand and your legs crossed, and you're just there with your sword, like, okay, sipping your tea, reading your book in one hand. You know, the thing too about you two connecting, I feel like that's part of your gift, is to show your Divine Masculine that life, it doesn't have to be this difficult. It doesn't have to be this easy. He's watched you move through so many of your own life circumstances and chaotic moments with ease and grace. I feel like there's a lot of people actually looking at you right now, because many people around you are experiencing the awakening, and they first watched you go through it, and you might have been a little bit of a nutcase. Now everybody's wondering, how did this nutcase come out on the other side? Because now everybody's starting to feel a little bit nutty. Okay, so this is kind of what the Divine Masculines are, you know, experiencing. Somebody wants peace. Look at this, another baby in its mother's arms. Goodness gracious. Yeah, lots of chaos around them, guys, and I feel like the only thing they are craving right now is peace, and you, Divine Feminines, represent a lot of that peace. Let's get into some romance, angels. What do the angels want you to know about communication that's coming your way? What should the Divine Feminines know about the Divine Masculines coming towards them, needing a sense of peace in their life? Okay, so it is safe for you to love. Open your heart, Divine Feminines, to give and also receive the highest energy of all, because I think through this you guys are going to receive a lot of that validation and justice energy as well, that you're going to have no choice but for your heart to soften, because somebody's going to come in with major apologies and realizations about what they've been through, and some of the things that they're going to share with you, you guys are definitely going to know that they're doing the damn journey, because they're going to say things that are going to shock you guys to the point where you're going to offer that safety to them. Okay, I keep talking about this, guys. It is safe to be with the Divine Feminines. That's what the Divine Masculines are picking up on the most, is your energy feels safe right now with all of this chaos that I am going through. I can't trust a soul. But I do know that when I stop and my back is up against the wall, my 911 is the Divine Feminine. A lot of you could be seeing that number 911. Okay, it is a sign that your counterpart, your twin flame, they need healing, and they are reaching out to you like a kid needs its mommy type of energy. Okay, it is purely like, please don't judge me. Please just love on me right now. I made a ton of mistakes, and I really just need you to hold me. All right, that's what it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. You take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.